with their well-being. They didn't think that the children were being physically abused or neglected. They had enough food, they had enough clothes to wear. Their only complaint was that the house was really messy. But there's a big difference between a safe house and a messy house. An unsafe house and a messy house. A messy house is not necessarily unsafe, right? I told him to get the fuck out, and February 2024, or was it? Oh no, December 2024. That was when they did it, and then February 2025. They were back. This time they brought there was police and the child abuse rapid response team. So those individuals with their puffed out chests and bulletproof vests, yeah, they were back at my door. And that investigation, they were just like, we see nothing wrong here. We're satisfied. The police were like, yep, I'm satisfied. So they gave my kids some toys and left. Within the same hour of my landlord serving me with documents on March 31st, guess who showed up? Another investigator from CFS. They left their card with my nanny. I ended up having a phone conversation with that same worker in April on the 16th, and they tried to tell me that there was one other time that they had sent workers to my home, and I refused them access to my home, and I refused access to the children and wouldn't let them see them. I was like, when? What's the date, bitch? Because if you cannot give me a specific date when that occurred, then you're just making shit up. And thank God for the security footage, having that security camera, because like every single time somebody presses that, that's documentation right there. So if there's no documentation of any other incidents where people came to the door and rang my fucking doorbell, that means that if you did show up, you didn't press the doorbell. And what are you doing trying to hide from security footage? What are you doing trying to prevent yourself from being recorded? Because that's what you're doing when you knock at my door. So if you showed up and you didn't press that doorbell, that means you were trying to hide yourself from being recorded. Why would you do that? Unless, of course, you were doing something that you knew you weren't supposed to do. Like, I don't know, illegal search and seizing. So they couldn't even give me a specific date when that other incident had occurred. So now I have to file a complaint with, what the fuck did I just do? Oops. So now I have to file a complaint with the Office of Information and Privacy Commissioner. Because now you're phoning me, you're harassing me, and you're making shit up, which means you're trying to build a case because you want to take my kids. And how do I know that it's not to finish off the job that you tried to do? How do I know that you didn't intentionally take my kids because you were trying to unalive them? The youngest was hospitalized. Like, everything that you're doing is to harm my family. So I have absolutely no trust for the system. I see how much the judges are in favor of the landlords and the worker that was supposed to be working in my best interest. That YWCA worker, also an enormous breach of fiduciary duty. She's supposed to be acting in my best interest, and here she is. Like, I have text messages from her saying, like, yes, she acknowledges that it was illegal for them to leave me without heat, and she still supported their behavior. So she knew it was illegal, and she still allowed them to do it. and actively participated in it. They were withholding repairs to the heat in the middle of December because I was live streaming. Like, how did you even know I was live streaming? How do you know which app I'm live streaming on? Like, you're watching me in my own home? That's a bit creepy. And it's one thing, like, to be able to, it's one thing for them to watch a public live stream, because that's not actually illegal for them to do. It's what they're doing with the information that makes it illegal. Like, if you're withholding maintenance because you're watching my live stream, like,